Alright, hello everyone, I'm GT, and welcome to my first ever Civilization VI gameplay video. So I'd like to make something clear first off. I'm not really that good of a Civilization VI player. I'm currently playing on the Emperor difficulty level. King I do fairly well on, and Immortal and Deity I usually get my butt kicked, so for my first video at least, I'll stay comfortable and just play at Emperor. That way, the chances of me embarrassing myself phenomenally by losing to the AI is at a minimum. Okay, the game speed here is going to be on 9. We're going to shuffle the map. And I think we'll stick with a small size map. Alright, everything looks good. Let's start the game and see who we start with.
From the first stirrings of life beneath
Brazil.
water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization onwards.
So, I don't think I've ever played as Pedro. Let's turn on map build icons for a second. Wow, look at this. This is a great spot for the Hue Tokali. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. And you know what, I might be pronouncing that wrong, the Hue Teokali. But anyway, it's +1 amenity from entertainment for each lake tile within one tile of Hue Teokali. And +1 food and +1 production for each lake tile in your empire. It must be built on a lake tile adjacent to land. Nobody ever builds this thing. Possibly because usually you don't see lakes that are this big. But if I do build it here, maybe here for instance, then I would get a 1, 2, 3, 4 amenity boost to the capital. And these tiles will all become 2 food, 1 production, and 1 food tiles. So not bad, actually. We just have to build the Hue Tokali. But, like I said, usually people don't build it. Let's take a look at our Civ traits. Okay, magnanimous. After recruiting or patronizing a great person, 20% of its great person point cost is refunded. So that's nice. We'll be able to get a head start on great person acquisition for pretty much the entire game, right? I think because the fact that it's 20% of the great person point cost allows this ability to scale along with the rising cost of great people over the course of the game. So this trait tells me, yeah, as Pedro, we should really try for a cultural victory. So we're going to try and span a lot of great people throughout our game. Let's see, in Amazon, rainforest tiles provide +1 adjacency bonus for campus, commercial hub, holy site, and theater squares. And rainforest tiles provide +1 housing for neighborhoods built adjacent to them. So usually rainforest tiles suck, but with Brazil, they're actually not so bad. Let's see, how many, we have 1 rainforest tile anyway. The great Amazon of 1 hex. Well, maybe that won't come into play until much later. Yeah. Alright, what were the unique things that we get? We get a unique naval unit and a street carnival, a unique district. So let's look at the Minius Herias. Minas. Brazilian unique modern era unit that replaces the battleship, stronger than battleship, and unlocked by nationalism. My games rarely go to the modern era. So, I don't know. 5 move, 70, 80, 75, and 3 range. 3 range seems actually pretty good, actually, for a battleship. Maybe that's the thing. Let's see. Let's check battleship here. Well, they also get 3 range. 5 movement, 60 melee, 70 range, and 65 anti-air strength. And it costs 430 production versus 70, 80, 75. So plus 10 combat strength in all 3 of these areas. Same cost. Doesn't require coal. Right? Yeah, the battleship requires coal, but the Minius RIS doesn't. I don't know what they run their battleships on, but it's not coal. So, good for you, Brazil, using cleaner fuels. Okay, so there's that. We also want to take a look at our unique entertainment district. What was it called? The Carnival. Street Carnival? Yeah. District unique to Brazil replaces the entertainment complex and provides +2 amenities. Oh, that's kind of cool. 2 amenities right off the bat. Unlocks the Carnival project, which grants an additional amenity when underway, and a variety of great people points once completed. We should do the Carnival project at least once during this game to see how many great people points it actually yields. It might be like random. Every time you finish the Carnival, you might get, you know, a bunch of science great people points, and then the next time you do the Carnival, maybe you get no great scientist points, and instead get a bunch of rider points. I really don't know. This language is kind of vague. So, yeah, not bad. It costs 30 production base versus probably 60 production base for the entertainment complex. Let's take a look at how many amenities we get from just the regular entertainment complex. We get 1. So the Street Carnival is twice as strong when it comes to that, and it's half as costly. Looks like, yeah, I think we build this in every single one of our cities. It feels like we might not even need to build the Colossus, or not the Colossus, the Colosseum in this case. Although, I mean, I don't see why not. Like, extra amenities will just give you extra production anyway, so. I think I like Pedro. I'm not seeing myself being very aggressive during this game. So interesting. It looks like we're gonna try to go for the cultural victory, anyhow. Which is going to be weird, because I usually don't build theater squares very early. I usually prioritize the campuses and the commercial districts. So finding room for a theater square plus our unique district. I'll try. We'll see it. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, for our start position, it looks pretty decent. Interesting. They're suggesting that I settle here on this desert. Why don't we take a look at the settler lens? We've got some coast here, but these aren't coastal tiles, so we can feel comfortable about moving our warrior here and getting some actual decent vision. If I move over to here, how does that benefit me? I lose the 2-2 deer tile immediately. I get further away from this 2-3-1 excellent ivory resource. Man, if it was up to me, I would build right on top of the ivory, actually. I mean, 2-3-1 for free in your capital, that's pretty darn good. I really don't want to move here. So I think I won't. I don't think I'll move here. Settling in place is a good idea. Settling over here is going to cost me 1, 2, 3. It will settle on turn 4. That's a little bit longer than I like to spend on finding a good spot for my capital. Yeah, I guess we're just settling right here, in place. It's not like a wow spot, but it's certainly better than settling here or here and here. Okay. Let's take a look at this terrain while we're, see if it changes our mind, and it's not going to change. It's all junk terrain. So let's go ahead and settle Rio de Janeiro here. Lock down our food and production tiles. Until we expand anywhere, we're going to be working this one, so we'll lock that down and switch over to the scout. We're going to grow in 4 turns and build our scout in 3. Okay, so when it comes to research, I think we'll go with hunting. Sorry, not hunting. It's animal husbandry to get this camp. That'll turn this into a 2 food, 2 production, 1 gold tile, which will be working pretty much throughout the game. And it'll add 1 gold to this tile. And this is also a tile that will be working throughout the game. Other than that, we don't have a lot of food in our capitals. It's a little bit of a bummer. You know, I suppose we could get the goddess of the hunt belief. Let's see. Of the hunt. To get +1 food from all camps. And that'll make these tiles just phenomenal. 3 food, 3 production, 2 gold. 3 food, 2 production, 1 gold. It doesn't look like we have any other better choices for our pantheon anyway. So yeah, it looks like that's where we're going. I don't think Goddess of the Hunt is very popular among the AI, so we may not need to emphasize getting that pantheon as early as possible. Let's go ahead and roll the turn. See where we end up. Okay. Alright, so I really like to use a settler lens in the early game. Because, like, for instance, this hills here, there's, no, yeah, we know that that's freshwater because it's next to a lake. But this hill here, usually when you're in a position like this, you're deciding whether or not you want to go this way or this way. And the only reason you might want to go to this tile instead of this tile is if you're afraid that this might be ocean. But if you turn on your settler lens, this tile shows up as white, meaning that it has no water. That tells you that there's no shoreline here, and it's now safe to just walk right up on top of that. To meet some barbarians. Great. And the other advantage of using the settler lens when in your initial explorations is when you find like red tiles, you know that you're near some kind of city, and hopefully you're near a city-state, so you can go and meet them and gain their the first envoy bonus. Right? Let's roll a turn. Move into the woods here. Okay, it looks like we're seeing a pretty good second city spot right over here-ish. To get that extra luxury resource. Although, you know what, as Brazil, I really think luxuries are going to be the least of our problems. We can trade them away for gold, I suppose, yeah. In fact, if we can trade away all of our luxury resources for gold, then we may be able to forego the commercial hub in some of our early cities. So I think that's the one we'll skip out on. The campuses are pretty important, especially since we're going to be starting behind the AI in tech, I'm pretty sure, so. Okay, this scout, we'll send him through the mountain pass here. Ooh, nice, we got some horse. What else do we have, actually? I wonder what else we have down here. There's some incense, and nothing much more. Okay, so I like to play this game where I try to guess what I'm going to get here. What we would really like, I think, is that right now we'd want, I think, a second recon unit to send him this way. It's too early in the game to get a builder or faith. So we're looking at possibly gold. And I don't think I've ever received experience before turn 5. So we're looking at gold, Eureka moments, or inspiration moments. Recon units, or... Gosh, I'm forgetting something. What is it? Oh, a relic. Oh, a relic might be good. Okay, so I'm hoping for either a recon unit or a relic here. So let's see what we get. That's great. So we got the Tooth of the Prophet, proudly displayed in the Palace of Rio de Janeiro. Some tooth. Gosh, people are kind of weird, I think. Okay, so we got a relic. That's going to give us 4 faiths per turn. I guess we're going to get Goddess of the Hunt. We're going to be the first to get a Pantheon because of this relic. What else are we looking at? Do we also get culture from that? No, so it's just 4 faith and 8 tourism. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll stick with it. We want to attack right now? I think, yeah, might as well. On the second attack, we'll be able to level up. I'm hopefully recovering all this HP. And then attack a few more times and start healing. Hopefully by that time we'll be able to get discipline for a new assault on this barbarian encampment. Okay, when do we grow? 1 turn until border grows, so we'll probably be working that next turn with our second citizen. Let's see, let's take a look. Yep, fair enough. We're going to lock that down. So now we have 8.4 production in our capital. That is beautiful. 3 turns to our builder, 1 turn to animal husbandry. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so it looks like the ocean doesn't come back around this way, at least not immediately, so I think it'd be okay to step here. Oh, okay, here we go. So these tiles are red, meaning that these tiles, we can't settle, they're too close to a city. So we know that a city is within 3 tiles of this, so 1, 2, 3, perhaps somewhere along this line. So I think the best way to try and meet these guys would be to circle around the forest and come down. We're hoping for a city-state. What kind of city-state are we hoping for? I personally like the militaristic city-states since they give us +2 production to build on when we're building any unit in our capital. And in the early game, you're building units like crazy. You're building builders, slingers, settlers, traders. So we're looking for a military city-state. We're looking for a red color down here. And it's not, looks like it's a scientific city-state. But that's good too in the early game, getting extra science boost. We'll We'll settle for that. Alright, let's have a turn click over.
I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
Yes, they do. Okay, we're going to take Battle Cry. We're not going to meet them right away. I'll have to spend a few turns just running around inside this forest in order to meet them. Oh, well, there's nothing we can do about it. We have to do it. I suppose I could wait and jump onto this hill. Nah, let's not risk it. Let's go across and jump into here. Let's see, 2 turns to our builder. 3 turns to get here, 4 turns to build, 5, 6, 7, 8 turns until we are finished building both camps. 9, 10, 11, so by turn 12 we should have mining up. It only costs 3 turns for mining, so let's start working on astrology. We get a head start on founding a religion. Okay, let's pick a pantheon. We're going to choose Goddess of the Hunt if we still have it. Yeah, we do. Founding Goddess of the Hunt. So now we just need to build the camps and our capital will be ready to just soar. Geneva, we're the first to meet Geneva. And they want us to make a great writer. So, okay. Even more incentive to make that theater score as quickly as I can. Alright. Next turn I think I'm going to go with the double XP for recon units. Okay, do we need a slinger, or can we just go with a settler? I think going straight to the settler might be okay. That's too early for that. Let's make a second scout actually, so we can explore this area. Okay, this warrior's going to cause a little bit of trouble, so maybe instead of doing survey, we'll take discipline. And we already have a pantheon, so there's no real reason to get God King. We'll go with urban planning. And let's take out this barbarian encampment here. Oh, we have another city. Let's go meet him. Valletta. Oh, nice. That's the militaristic one. And they want us to make a holy site. Great. We're going to make a holy site anyway. So see, look at the difference it makes. We were going to build a scout in 2 turns. But now that we're getting that bonus to production, we're actually going to be able to finish our scout in 1 turn. Probably because, I mean, even though the scout costs 15, it's probably because we had some spillover production from our from our builder production. So, we'll get the scout up right away and start scouting this way. Let's go with foreign trade. I don't know that we need to explore these tiles, since we have a scout coming out this way. Yeah, it may not be worthwhile to go and explore these. Let's just turn back around and try to go past Geneva. Okay, looks good. Okay, looks like the warrior wants to pick a fight. Let's send our warrior into the hills, or into the forest, and have him fortify there. I have to keep a close eye on this. If this barbarian attacks our warrior, it'll just kill itself on our warrior, which is fine. We're fine with that. But if the warrior vanishes, then it means our warrior is free to go and explore. So I have to keep on eye. Okay. We got a 3-2-1 tile here next to the Asian arrow. I think we'll attack the scout actually. Let's move to block him from moving anywhere else. And then smack him. This scout's gonna go and explore to the east. Looks like we found another city over here. So, judging by this location, it's probably... I mean, it's really close to us, so it's probably another city-state. Yeah. Yeah, it probably is. Meanwhile, I think we go with a settler now. So where will we put it? We got some water here. We got one tile of water here. I'm not seeing very good resources for us though. Except for this ivory. I don't know that we should settle a city just to get a second ivory resource. It might be more beneficial for us to settle on this coast, or as we get more vision on these tiles along this freshwater. Okay. Let's jump off of astrology and start working on writing. Just in case we run into a natural wonder, we don't want to have wasted that one turn of research. Okay. Okay, looks like the warrior wants a fight, so let's dig in. We'll jump onto the rainforest and then attack the scout. This guy needs to get over to the ivory. Okay, the best way to go meet that city-state might be to check out this hill. Maybe this will probably distract us. Now there's a possibility that we could lose that to an AI if they're coming in from this direction. So maybe we... I think we'll go toward it first to make sure we get that goody hut and then come back and meet the city-state. Rio de Janeiro has grown, so that's a fine tile to work. This is a better tile to work. I think for one turn we can stay here, wait until this expands, and then buy this tile to get that extra food. Alright. Okay, looks like we've done enough fighting with the scouts, so let's just move him down 2 tiles and then take the ranger. Let these city-state guys take care of that scout. Okay, we got another goodie hut. What do we want here? There's no chance for us to get a relic because we don't have any open spots. At this point, I don't think we want another recon unit. We would like a builder unit. I don't know if it's late enough in the game for that. I think since we already have a Pantheon, there's a possibility for us to get Faith here. I guess we're hoping for inspirations or Eureka's. Preferably something like, what's a difficult one to get? Maybe build an iron mine? That's typically hard for me. Improving 2 sea resources or owning 2 galleys. Excuse me, these other ones I can usually get. So if we get a Eureka moment, we're hoping for this one, for Celestial Navigation or Shipbuilding. Inspiration, we would like, well, we really would like political philosophy. Too many times I've played games where I didn't get this boost before I was ready to research it. The other one might be drama and poetry. I rarely build wonders in the early games, so that might be a nice one to get. Alright, let's see. We got faith. 10 faith. Which is fine. I'll take the 10 faith. Okay, so my guess here is that this land closes off. So I think we'll turn back around and meet this commercial city-state. Not a lot of good terrain over here yet, so we'll have to see what else happens here. It costs us 40 gold to grab this tile, and I think it's 40 gold well spent. Good, let's lock it down.
いかがある。我は日本国の武士道の信仰者、北条時宗。
Okay, so I have a confession to make. Whenever I see Hojo Tokimine, and I see these triangle symbols, I always think of Link and the Triforce. I mean, maybe this isn't a legitimate icon of Japanese culture, but if it is, I really don't know what it is. It'll always just be the Legend of Zelda to me. Would you like to visit our nearby city? Yeah, you're very welcome. Where did he spot me?
No man ever wetted clay.
Oh, look at that scowl. What a jerk. He's going to come and destroy that. Oh, well, I dare you to. I dare you. Move across. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's construct a camp there. Step up onto this hill, meeting Lisbon. And we got political philosophy. Great. Lisbon wants us to recruit a great general. It's not something I intend on doing very soon. Let's build a slinger to take care of this guy. Meanwhile, we can send our settler. Probably not here. That makes him pretty vulnerable. Although I don't know that the scout's going to try and take the settler. If I decide to move here, and build a city here, or possibly here, then I can send my builder up to finish this camp. But you know, instead of that, I think I'm going to send my settler here. So our first two tile purchases will probably be this one, and then this guy. Just so that we can trigger the Eureka moment for irrigation. The other thing is settling here will get us the Eureka moment for sailing. Yeah, so we'll go this way. Plus, it's nowhere near this scout. We don't have to worry about whether or not our settler's going to get captured. Right, let's move on up. We'll continue exploring north.
Writing means sharing. It's part of the human condition to want to share things. Thoughts, ideas, opinions.
Alright, we got writing. Let's choose a spot for our campus. We get +1 adjacency bonuses for rainforest, so I think this is an obvious choice. We get 1, 2, 3 adjacency bonus for that campus. So let's purchase this tile. Throw down a campus. Hang on. Oh, these are pretty good too. Well, I think we can get away with just doing a campus and a holy site next to each other. And it'll be fine. So we'll build here. And what were we building before this? Oh, the slinger. So we finished the slinger. I don't see a reason to build anything else right now, so let's go ahead and finish up that campus. We're going to have the slinger hunt down this scout, wherever he went. And this builder is going to start making his way back to this tile. Okay, you, I said we're going to continue exploring north with you.
The Pantanal is the most complex intertropical alluvial plain of the planet, and perhaps the least known area of the world.
It looks like we may have made a mistake by sending our settlers south. The Pantanal is a really great one to start nearby.
A physician without a...
It's not too late to change course. How many turns will it take us to get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing Kyoto is pretty close by. Oh, you know what? We can't even. This is inside of a city's radius, so possibly right here, and another city over here somewhere. So maybe we don't settle closer to Japan. Maybe we leave that alone. In fact, let Japan settle it, and then we'll just take it over later. But what I was thinking about is maybe we don't settle on this coast. Maybe we settle over here instead. We can purchase this tile and then this tile, or the option of purchasing this tile instead. That was pretty decent. We'll go to this side. Let's do mining. Let's switch off of foreign trade and go to craftsmanship. Alright, looks good. Where can the scout go? I think this is our best bet for the slinger. If he moves, we don't have vision on that. If he moves here, we want to send our slinger here. Oh no, I suppose we can move our slinger here. That'll be fine too. Yeah, so we'll just, this is fine. We can get another turn of healing on this warrior here. Let's continue north. We want to see where Japan's cities are. What does that mean? Oh, it's because we can't settle on a natural wonder. So no, there are no cities near here. So maybe, and yes indeed, I did make a mistake in not settling there first. Okay, we found a goodie hut, that's pretty good. And our scout's ready to level up. Oh yeah, from finding the natural wonder. So let's take ranger, since we're surrounded by forests and rainforests. Yeah, that means we'll be able to take this next turn. Yeah. Okay, the best way to go to give us the most options would be right here. And this guy. Let's not engage our encampment, not with our scout anyway. Let's just follow this river. Alright. Looks like none of the AI have built holy sites or campuses yet, so we're still looking good, pretty good on that.
When you find yourself in a hole, quit dig.
Okay, where did that scout go? Probably this direction. So let's take a look. There he is, and hopefully he's at a dead end. That way we'll be able to score the kill with our slinger. The scout is going to head north and open up this goodie hut. What are we hoping for here? We are hoping for a builder unit. That would be ideal. Yeah, let's move into our settle position. Picked up a crabs. Let's start on irrigation and purchase this tile for our holy site. Go back to building that campus. So, what did we want here? Yeah, I'm going to stick with builder unit. We want a builder. And instead we got gold, but we met Buenos Aires. Not bad. They want us to recruit a great rider. So I think that's two city-states now that want us to get riders. General, rider, and holy site. So, alright. Is Valletta a nice one? Yeah, Valletta lets us purchase city center buildings and encampment district buildings with faith. I love this. I love using faith to purchase buildings. And you'll see that when I get my first religion. I usually try to get the Jesuit education belief. Okay, so with Valletta nearby, I think we're going to go for a lot of faith generation. So holy sites in pretty much all of our cities. Wow, Buenos Aires is a nice one too. Let's see, who else we have? Geneva, great, 15% science, and Lisbon, not so great. I don't really worry about my traders being plundered on water tiles. Okay, but 3 out of 4 are pretty good city-states, so pretty happy. We're going to move across the river here. Let's stay on the coast. Alright. Ooh, is that another river? Oh, it is another river. Okay. Let's score that Eureka. I was going to go there. I guess it doesn't matter. On this turn, I would have been able to move there and then not build anything. So I suppose just moving up onto the campus and then getting ready to go and build something on the next turn, not going to matter. So let's just stay on the campus and wait. Let's see, this guy. Let's go and scout Japan here. Great, let's settle. This is great, but I think I'd rather settle closer to my capital for now. Got sailing. We're going to purchase this tower at the very least. And I'm really tempted to spend 30, I have to spend 75 gold to get that. So why don't we wait one turn to see if we even get 75 gold before he expands to that tile. And then we can grab that one as well. What are we going to build in Sao Paulo? I think it's got to be... I think it's got to be a builder to start with. Alright, let's rush that holy site. We want to get a religion before Japan does. Only because it only costs 30 great people points. Whereas if we wait for the first religion to go away, then the next one is going to cost 60. So yeah, hopefully we can build that holy site in time. Okay, with this scout, let's go. Let's take a look at the other river.
Je suis Catherine, reine mère de France. Je vous souhaite la bienvenue à mon royaume. J'ai grand désir et envie de découvrir tous vos secrets.
All right, Catherine, it's a pleasure to meet you. It is an honor to meet you, and exchanging information on our capitals is a great idea. Where is Paris? Oh, down there. She is... It doesn't look like she's got any bonus resources next to her capital. Let's continue moving along the river. Okay, let's advance the turn. guess, you know what, this is an enticing spot for a city, so maybe Japan will send a settler this way. Let's take a look. I don't see one, but maybe I think we camp our warrior right here and see if they bring a settler. We're gonna put the slinger on this hill. That way, once we get archery done, we can upgrade right away and then help to try and capture that settler when it comes out. Okay, third builder charge is gonna be for a pasture. And now we definitely want to build our district before we figure out craftsmanship. This is a 2-faith holy site. This would be a 3-faith holy site. This would be a 3-faith holy site, but we lose the wooded hills. This is a pretty nice tile. We want to keep this. Otherwise, we'd have to expand and then chop down woods to get a 1, 2, 3-faith holy site here. I think we're going to build right here in between these 3 rainforests. Yeah, okay. Purchase this tile and make a holy site there. Go back to making a builder, and you know what, I just realized by purchasing this tile we set ourselves back for purchasing these 2 tiles. Darn it. I'd forgotten about that. Oh well. Okay, let's send you along the coast here. Wow. I'm really glad I took Ranger at this point, because otherwise this would have been a nightmare to go through. Alright. Thank you. Your delegation is most welcome. Thank you for your 10 gold. Yeah, on quick, a delegation only costs you 10 gold.
Without
How much is declared war in Auckland?
inspiration is a mere reed.
What would Auckland be? I don't know. Send you there. Let's explore the tundra. One more turn. If in one turn Geneva hasn't expanded to this tile, then we can grab it for ourselves.
May the forces of evil become confused. May the forces of evil become...
This warrior is moving into the marsh. You are... Oh, you don't have to upgrade right away, just stay put. Let's purchase 2 tiles. This juicy 2-2 tile, and then the 2-2-1 tile. Fantastic. Good. We got 2 great tiles for Sao Paulo. Let's see. Next turn, the slinger gets to upgrade. And let's see if there's any goody huts up in this area. Okay, the alternative is to go this way and explore Japan's territory. If I go here, as much as I want to go this way, I think we might just end up running into trouble. Oh, you know what? We don't need to. This is, wait a minute. What? This is freshwater. This is coastal water, so I think we don't need to go that way. Let's actually go and explore Japan's territory. Okay, with this scout, let's go into the woods. Nice, finding a goody hut. Let's go and take that now for some faith. Not bad. And this is all coastal, it looks like, so I don't see a reason to keep going. Let's turn back around. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, Rio de Janeiro just turned 5. These are all fine tiles for your work. Let's lock down these juicy ones though. Okay. Choosing research, we're going to go with bronze working. Got barbarians up there. Okay, Valletta is happy that we built our holy sites. Alright, looks like Sao Paulo has barbarian company. This is not going to be a horseman camp. I don't see any horse within like 6 tiles of this. So we're only going to see warriors. I guess we'll upgrade this guy now. We want to get Holy Site Prayers online. We have to do that twice in order to get this religion quick. I guess after we finish our builder, we'll go with an archer here in Sao Paulo. Plus, we got a Genevan warrior who might take care of this guy for us. So. Okay, let's move on to this bananas. This is a hill, so let's move on to the bananas here.
As it turns out,
Ooh,
Mount Kilimanjaro is not Wi-Fi enabled, so I had to spend 2 weeks in Tanzania talking to the people on my trip.
Okay, so Mount Kilimanjaro gives 2 extra food in all adjacent tiles. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to see the tile yields at work as we were approaching here, because from this tile, we only had vision here. So we couldn't see that this tile had 2 extra food, like more food than it normally should have for a jungle tile. But if, say, we were standing here and this was a plains, we would have been able to see if this is a 4-1 tile. It should tell us immediately, hey, there's a great wonder, a natural wonder in this direction, we should go toward it. So the Brazil scout, let's level him up now. Give him gorilla. The scout is gonna retreat a little ways. Oh man, if this is where Kyoto spawned, I feel really bad for them. It probably is, judging by the fact that there's a village shrine here. Good job, Barbarian Warrior. Since there's a Barbarian Warrior here, I'm guessing there's an encampment somewhere over here, so maybe... let's go this way. Maybe Japan is already taking care of it.
nose is
Geneva.
the mirror of the form. Wine.
It's not going to stop me from trying to take your settler, though. If he tries to advance this way, I think we wait until he's on this plains. And then we start shooting him down. I guess we'll put our archer in this forest. Yeah, we'll place him inside this forest. This builder is going to go across and make this encampment first. Oh my, look at that tile. 5-1. So, I can build a city right here and get access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bananas plus the natural wonder. Wow. Sweet, another goody hut. Gosh, we might actually get, is it worth changing over to... Let's not risk it. They might have a scout nearby, so let's grab it. Yeah, good. There's a fresh scout right at his doorstep. Sorry. I'd rather have the XP and the gold. Okay, Sao Paulo. We were building a holy site. Let's get back to building that. Anything else you can build? A granary, I guess. Since you're at 2 out of 3. Let's build a granary instead. Yeah. Okay, switching gears, we'll go to masonry. Okay, so if we just let it go for 11 turns, we'll get the profit. Although, if someone builds the Stonehenge before then, we're pretty close to Stonehenge time. How many turns will it take for us to do 2 more turns for prayers? Let's do the prayers first. We're going to send the warrior back to this spot on the Pantanal. Oh man. Oh, and then the scout is going to die. Oh, well maybe not. Let's see if the Japanese warrior comes out and takes the hit forward. Let's go down to this tile. You are going to go... We'll step up on this hill and find a Lorraine. Stay put. Thank you, Japan. Okay, moving here is going to get me trapped, so I'm going to here first. And let's step away from that fight. Let's let Japan take care of that. We can kill this. I don't see a reason to. We'll get 1 XP That'll take us to 28, 7 XP away from leveling. Really not worth it. Let's instead... Oh, okay. Let's jump back into the rainforest. Looks like we got the first profit after all.
A strong economy begins with a strong, well-educated workforce.
Alright, let's stay put. Let's take a peek at what's going on. Fall back. Make that camp. Jump on the hill. Oh man. Let's run away. New Civic. We haven't found a new continent. I really want to get this trader up online, so I'm just going to hard build a foreign trade. As sad as that is. Alright, let's get our religion. Somebody's making great scientists faster than I am, so let's switch over to campus research projects. For the religious beliefs, we're going to take Shinto. Alright, Gods of the Hunt, we're going to go with Jesuit education. And for our religious building, let's go with synagogue actually. We're going to produce as much faith as possible to buy things with. So, do that. We have 134 faith right now, which is enough to build a library. That'll help us with our race toward the first great scientist. Okay. Oh, was that Stonehenge? Oh, right after we got that. That's great. Interesting that the profit still costs 30. Get ready to build this camp, and this scout really should be running away. One more tower check, and then we can back off. Finish up the holy site, and head off on the wheel, go to ironworking. Why, Geneva? Why would you move there? You jerk. Okay, so I think after this builder builds a camp here, we're gonna try and sneak in and get the farm here. I think the scout will let us do that. Our next builder will probably get the quarry and then come here to build the iron mine. Okay, long-term goals here. Building another city might be good. I mean, this is a great spot for a city. It's just, it's so far away from the rest of our nation. I suppose if we build 3 cities right along here, that'd be good for us. I mean, we are Brazil after all. We want to be near the rainforests. Okay, so I think that's our long-term goal. We're going to try and build a city perhaps on the coast here, then another one inland, and then a third one possibly here or here. Just banana land. That's what this place is going to be, banana land. Perhaps another city over here as well. Okay, so we're going to settle into this area in our long-term goals. We don't much care about these city spots. There's not a lot that it offers us. This one might be okay, but I think we're going to use Japan to get this city. And be wary of barbarian spawns in this area. Alright, I think that's that'll be it for our first session. I'm going to call it here and save the game. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys tune in next time for part 2 of this series. Alright? Until next time.